natural leaves. Do you feel it? Do you see through it? Her shirt's see-through, and there's an important reason I picked that wallpaper for the see-through shirt. It's because I'm giving the re-review of the Sony LinkBuds. I'm going to take them out of my ears to show you what the fuck I'm talking about, because you don't believe me until you see it. You see, these have a hole through them, and they're a very strange shape. They have the worst case ever, because you hit this button on the front of the case, but the case is like a slippery piece of soap, and it's real difficult to like grab it. And like, here's where my thumb is to hit the button, but I'm pushing on the hinge so the button doesn't open up. So I've got to like barely touch the back. Excuse my fingers, they're not dirty. I just used epoxy yesterday. So you got to like barely hold the back to hit the button to then have it spring pop up very gently. It's like a chest and a fucking thing. And you place these in there like that. And the reason there's a hole through them is because they use a new helical driver that allows you to hear through them. And this is both the best thing ever and the worst thing ever. I'm patiently waiting for a new revision of this IEM or earbud. I don't even know, because it's a Sony, and I'm going to get to the others, the big Sony in-ear true wireless, because this channel only, since this inception, has only had the Apple AirPods Pros on it, Pro 2s. And I'm like, I don't give enough love to these. Like, I like convenience on top of sound quality. The problem with these is they're exactly, hold on, excuse me, lady. We'll look at those in a second. They get 3.5 stars, 2,700 ratings. Not a lot of ratings for a fucking Sony major product. And they're $180. So they're not cheap. And they're getting 3.5 stars. And I know why. Because people will buy these and expect to get low end. And you're not gonna. The point of these is they go in your ear. And you put on the different hats. They have little different silicone hats. You put it up in your ear like this. It's playing already. It unpaused. And when you put them in your ear, if you were to pause your music, which I'm sourcing off my phone, I can hear just fine. There's something in my ear. It feels like there's something in my ear, but it isn't blocking sound. And because it's not blocking sound, it's open. And because it's open, it really can't trap the low end in there. So people who gave this a bad rating are people who wanted bass. So I'm going to start this video off. Actually, it's probably the middle of the video. I do this short. You're not going to get low end out of these. You just never. Like, you could just put them in even deeper and even harder. And I don't know if you fucking saw it. For some reason, there's a goddamn product here that's made by Celtron. That's $9. That's a plug that you put into the hole for noise reduction and sound quality enhancement, which probably just makes it into a thing. In fact, I'm going to add that to my cart when it's done, because I want to try it. And how much do these cost? I said they were $178. Or are they $109? Or are they $69? Or are they $58? Because the refurbished ones, the renewed ones, these people are so turned off by the fact they have no low end that they're returning them in mass. There's 12 in stock at $58. Holy fuck, what a deal. Grab them. I'm going to link to a couple of these. Just link to a couple of these cheaper ones, or just link to the results page. So, and then like, yeah, every one of them is renewed, and then $178 for new ones. I think they're still worth $178. Let me explain why. If you come at them thinking they're regular IEMs, oh my God, you're going to be disappointed. You got to come at them understanding what the fuck you're getting. You're getting an IEM that is open, that goes in your ear, that you don't have to touch. Because most of these IEMs or true wireless, you have to touch the actual IEM, or there's a spot, or there's a little button. It used to be buttons, now it's just a touch. This is the only IEM true wireless. You touch in front of your ear, like your sideburn. Here's where the IEM is sitting. You tap there. It detects you touching your own skin. 2 taps, or 1 tap for pause, 2 taps to unpause. Left is 2 taps, next track. And you could set it all up in the Sony app, which I'm not going to get into because these are short videos on. As I say, these are short videos. The battery died. Yeah, 2 taps, 1 tap, left side, right side, all programmable with the app. Which the Sony app is actually pretty fucking OP for what it can do with an IEM. Again, when we get to the other true wireless Sonys, the 1000 XM4s, we'll talk about it. But these are the most perfect I'm going shopping IEM. If you just want to still like hear people talk to you, like I'm talking and I can hear myself talking, but there's music playing. It's not loud. It's clear, but it's not bassy. It's just there. Podcasts, perfect. Light music, not like, I mean, thrash metal would work too, but like if you want to like do clubbing, this is not your IEM. These are perfect for what they can produce. I could put these in. They last fucking all day. I hate the case. I'll give you that. I hate the case. But you pop them in your ears and you go shopping. And when you're on the checkout line, you just lower the volume. And I think I still have to do it here. I'm not sure if I could program into tap to do volume. But I could lower down platinum circulation from Monogatari. And it's playing right now. But I can hold a conversation. I could non-rudely hold a conversation because I hear the music. The music, it gives you music without blocking the world at all. And even open headphones, it's kind of rude to talk to somebody. You get that look a lot. If you got headphones on, you talk to them, like it's not muted. This just, they disappear into your ears and you're hearing your own background music. It's not meant to be, it's just store background music. You know when you go to a store and there's shitty music playing, or sometimes there's good music playing? It's mostly shitty music playing. But you go to a store and it's shitty music playing, this replaces the shitty music with whatever music you want to listen to, whatever podcast you want to listen to. And it just exists in the world while you're still hearing the world. I don't recommend driving with IEMs in, but if you had to put a gun to your head and drive with IEMs, these would be fine. Because you would hear everything. You'd hear road noise, you'd hear the fucking click, 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 you'd hear the sirens. You just happen to be including music in that. And the non-touch thing, where you touch in front, here. Hold on, wait, turn the screen back on. Ready? I'm going to touch, double tap right, pause, double tap left, unpause, next track. Single press left, single press right. Doesn't have anything set for that. I think I have to like, is it triple tap? Triple taps. That might be next track. That might be last track. Hold on. Oh yeah, last track, triple tap. So, the fact I'm not touching the unit itself because it's so fucking small, you would have no way to touch it. So you just touch here and it magically fucking detects it. This is from the future. This gets another revision where the sound quality can be a little bit improved. Maybe the size of this gets a little bit improved. Maybe they can capture a little bit more low end. People buy True Wireless because I think they want noise cancellation. And these are the fucking polar opposite. These do not cancel noise. In fact, and you put them in the case and you push them down till they go click and the light starts blinking and you close it and it's a good shape for your pocket. It's good. It's a good shape. USB-C in the back. The problem is you either got to two-hand it to open it like this or you got to get real fucking good with it. I've had these for like a year, over a year, and I use them. In fact, I'm going to use them more now that I've like forced myself to rediscover them. The nice weather's out. It's fucking end of April, early getting to May. It's time to use these. I wouldn't use these to mow my fucking lawn because that tractor's fucking loud. But if you want something open and breezy and see-through, buy the Drake. No, don't buy the Drake, but they're different. They're different enough from every other thing that I have that they stand alone. They stand fucking alone. Boom. LinkBuds. Done. You're not going to get closed IEM tin T2 base foam tips. You don't have to worry about tips. You don't have to worry about anything. Just plop them in your ears. You get the fucking little stands to the right size. You charge them. They connect immediately. The Sony app is fantastic. And you just wander through things with your own little private soundtrack. They don't even cut you off from your friends. You don't have to take them out ever for the whole day. I've used these for like 6 or 7 hours one day, just straight through. Just was watching videos on it and just like, oh, yep, I hear everything you're saying. Okay. And then went back to listening to it. It's fantastic. Phone calls too. They're good for phone calls. I don't know if I'd use one for, I guess using one for a phone call would be the badass thing because then you have a second one backed up and charging to use the second one for a phone call. So if you're on the phone all the fucking time, that. Anyway, desk pad available. Rinko keycaps. Zeos, add the Rinko keycaps. Just look. We've got cute anime girls on our keycaps now. They're not just here, they're here. All wallpapers available in the Resilio Sync Horde down below. Links to these. Obviously, none of these amps fucking matter today. Unless I hook them outputting into a Bluetooth transponder. Patreon and Subscribestar. Shit, I gotta test that, don't I? Anyway, Patreon and Subscribestar. Thank you to Sony for not sending these. I bought these. I bought all the Sony products because no one sends me Sony products. And I fucking like them. Anything to put the Apple a little bit further down the table. Anyway, that's good. I'm good. You're good. We're good. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe. If you don't, see you again when you do a recommendation. Maybe. I don't know. Titty.